We're at the pyramids. I'm having a great time. This is on everybody's bucket list. Hopefully you'll come along for the adventure. I've got my sun cream on, but let's start this trip at the beginning, back at the airport. Oh, I really can't be bothered with this. I'm not a morning person and I don't like airports, and it's 7 AM and this is Heathrow. The only positive thing is I've booked the more expensive parking, so we get to ride on these little pod things. I don't know whether you can see them behind me, but yeah, let's go check them out to get to the terminal. Okay, the pod transfers are quite cool. They are more than a gimmick, but they are bloody expensive. It's about 3 times the price of a normal long stay car park. The difference is you don't need to wait for a bus to come and get you and then cram onto it with a load of other smelly people. You get a little bit of privacy, but yeah, I'm not going to make a habit of it. Let's get through the airport. You've all seen an airport before, so we'll rush this bit. Terminal 5 is very nice, but going through security I did get drug swabbed. That's 3 flights in a row I've been drug swabbed, so maybe in my older age I'm starting to look like a junkie to airport staff at least. Right, I'm not going to talk on the actual plane because I don't want my fellow passengers thinking I'm a twat, so I'll see you in Cairo.
Please keep clear of the gate area until the relevant landing.
So we're in Cairo. How was the flight? Well, I won't be horrible. BA do their best, but I think the Wright brothers would have got me here in more comfort. Now, I've got the visa to get into the country and I filled out the paperwork on the plane, which is in my pocket. So hopefully all goes well, but I'm not going to film going through security because I want to spend the first night here in the hotel and not an Egyptian prison. So I'll see you on the other side. Christ alive, passport control was fun with all the visas and everything. I've learnt already that queuing is not going to be the same as back home. Now I'm going to get my bag and then we've got to get out of here. Before I forget, the flights were about 550 quid return from Heathrow, which seemed like a pretty good price at the time. I know that people on the internet like to know the details like that, so £550 return. Were they worth it? Well, not from the BA experience, but we'll find out what Cairo has to offer. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. So since we last spoke, I had to Joe Marler my way through customs, which was fine, and then I didn't get a taxi. A taxi got me. I didn't even know whether I was going to get a taxi. I just got commandeered by a fella. And, hello.
No, so.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you very much. And now I'm at the hotel. I'll explain all in a second. Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. Perfect.
You have this heater, okay?
Yeah.
And the water. Okay.
Thank you.
And the power here.
Excellent.
This pineapple.
Oh, look at that.
Live show and this party.
Oh. Well, then there's a pyramid.
Yes. Closet.
Oh.
Okay, come. Can see sphinx is here.
Oh, there's a sphinx.
Yes.
Right, it's just you and me again. So where were we? The taxi. Yes, it was going to be $25. That was the price quoted. In the end, he ended up taking 50 off me, and I'm sure people are screaming at their screens now saying, Phil, how did you... Well, he drove like a maniac. He clearly has less to live for than most people, and kind of he kept pleading with me as I got out. So I went to give him 40 as a tip because he'd get me here very quickly. But anyway, so I'm going to have to become more thick-skinned while in Egypt. But let's have a look at this room now. It's just the two of us. So I've got 1 bed, 2 beds. I am here on my own, for anyone who's wondering. He's given me a heater, a TV, which apparently has the football on later. There's a sofa, a cuck chair, stain on the sofa. We won't worry about that. And then the bathroom is absolutely fine. Look at that. Okay, there I am. Hello. So yeah, not bad at all. The price of this hotel, I'm here for 3 nights, 75 quid a night roughly, between sort of 70 and 75 quid a night, so not bad at all. Now outside, if I can take you for a journey through the door and through the mosquito net. I think we'll be turning that off. Are you with me? Over behind me, over there, there's a hell of a lot of noise and there's a proper party, and it's the car manufacturer, Saqqara, are having the launch of a car. So I might just get my stuff together. We might go over there and see if we can blag a drink or a car or something. What do you reckon? I've hidden the majority of money, and then I've stashed a bit in the case as well, so a would-be thief will come in, find what's in the case, think that's all he's got, make off into the night. I'll return and find that the lion's share of my wealth is still safe and well in the top of the wardrobe. So barely have I left the hotel when what I'm guessing is an 8-year-old boy came over to me asking for change for a $50 note he was waving at me. Can't film?
Yes.
So I just got a bollocking for filming in the vicinity of the pyramids. Apparently you need a ticket to hold a camera even remotely close to them. The problem is I can't tell who is an official and who is just out to try and get a few dollars out of me, because they all kind of wear uniforms, but different uniforms to one another. This is a bit of a nightmare, so I've come around to the back streets. I think the likelihood of me finding a bar which has the Champions League on tonight, that might be a hope too far. Okay, so the tactic is definitely, no matter who talks to you, no matter what they want, no matter what they're dressed as, no matter anything, you just keep walking. You talk to them, you be polite, but you just keep walking. Nice temperature. It's about 8 degrees, 9 degrees I think, so fine by me. Now I've got to cross the road like so many of my taxi drivers' potential victims were trying. This, oh. I've got an opportunity here. Have I? Have I? I f***ing have. Oh, Jesus Christ. The problem is, because I was in with the taxi driver and I saw how little he cared about people crossing the road, I don't have any faith in anyone. So I think the hope of a bar, a beer, the football on the telly and then a Five Guys is a dream that I should have given up on the moment we came into Giza. So yeah, I'm going to make my way back. I cannot tell you how badly this sucks. This absolutely sucks. Every time you cross the road, shit. Oh, we've got lucky here. Oh, we've got lucky there. The Saqqara car launch is really adding to the whole mood of the Giza plateau. I've ordered food to the room and I know you're all screaming at me saying taking the culture. Well, it's getting late, it's dark, I don't know who on the streets I can trust and who I can't trust, and I don't know where's good and where's bad. So I've just thrown in the towel, and I've got to be up early tomorrow because we are going to go, you and me, into the pyramid complex because I've got to film a TikTok. I don't know what it's going to be about. Yeah, so we will do that. I will see you in the morning, which for me is in about 8 hours, but for you is now. And boom, just like that, it's morning. The pyramids are behind me. The sun is blinding me. Saqqara are taking down their event, which is hilarious because they were making a booming noise with music till about 1 in the morning, and then they kept me awake the rest of the night while taking the thing down. Why they couldn't just wait till the morning, God knows. Tourists seem to be creeping into the pyramid complex already, and I didn't think it opened till 8, so I guess they just play fast and loose over here. I thought there would be breakfast up here on the terrace. There isn't. I'm not particularly bothered because I don't normally have breakfast, so that was only going to be a bonus or consuming time that I now don't have because we've got to get in and see one of the 7 wonders of the world, the only wonder of the world that is still standing. So yeah, let's go get on. Okay, so a bit of a development. On my way back down the stairs, I bumped into the hotel staff who said my breakfast was coming up the stairs to come back up to the terrace and sit here, and this is what arrived. Now bear in mind that I don't normally have breakfast at all in the mornings. I have like a cereal bar normally, and I do need to get going.
Yeah, every now you...
So situation update is other guests from the hotel arrived up on the terrace and had breakfast with me, and I now feel a lot less alone. So we're going to go round to the entrance to the hotel. Oh, look at this here. Wow. Oh no, you're okay, thank you. And I am slightly nervous that the onslaught of, I don't want to say scammers, what I'm going to say scammers, is going to start straight away. The entrance is up here. I've already been warned that people will try and walk me to the front of the queue and want a tip in advance, sort of in for it. I can't get my words out because I'm not quite sure how this is going to go. Anyway, the police are looking at me, or the alleged police are looking at me already, so I'm going to turn the camera off. Oh, no, you're okay. Thank you.
This way and close the cover.
So the issue is, I think, everybody pretends to be an employee of the pyramids. That's how they do it. So, no, you're okay, thank you. Oh, maybe in a bit. Maybe in a bit, thank you.
You're welcome. This
Yeah.
is the government
Yeah.
because nobody make monkey business. 500 Egyptian pounds 1 hour
Yeah, no, that's...
to visit everywhere. Look, you're going to Panorama View, the 9 pyramid.
Yeah.
Best place for photo, and then go inside the tomb of the big pyramid there, the king.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, I will do. I'm just going to take a walk around first and then I'll come back.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Yeah, this is... it's absolutely exhausting. Getting in, I paid... It was about 40 quid. It was about... I think it was about 10 or 12 pounds to come into the complex, and then the Great Pyramid, it's about 30 quid to get into, so I don't know when I'm going to do that. Yeah, just getting through the gate, trying to work out who's an employee and who isn't, is exhausting.
Give it a good service.
No, I'm all good, thank you very much, cheers. Yeah, and then round and then up and right.
Yeah, when you finish, I'll wait for you here.
Yeah, I'll come back. No, I want to go on a horse. No, that'll be fantastic. You've got a horse, not a camel.
No horse.
Yeah, horse, yeah. No, that's cool. Thank you so much. Cheers. Hello.
How are you, my beloved?
Yeah, all is well.
Mother.
Oh, no, I'm okay, thank you.
You change your mind.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm here all day. I'm not, it just sounds like I'm doing stand-up, but no, I'm here all day. Wow, look at this. Yeah.
After this door, to be the right side.
Yeah, no, I don't want to tie up too much of your time.
Turn over there, perfect view.
Yeah.
Over there.
That's cool. And look, these are this is the car launch that kept me awake all night last night with the booming music and then construction work, so I'm grateful to them. Right, I'm now at the Great Sphinx, and it seems that all of the people who are trying to, quotation marks, sell you things, they back off the moment you get near the Sphinx. So I think they're allowed to sort of do what they do to tourists, get money out of them, but they can only do it in very specific areas. Don't hold me to that though. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, yeah, fair. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah.
You see the sixth pyramid?
After an involuntary photo shoot, which I'll put the results onto the screen now, hopefully, I'm going to go into the Sphinx. It cost me $5 for that photo shoot. The Sphinx is very impressive, but then I think that's going to be the story of the day. Everything's very impressive, but kind of the power and the emotion of being here, it's just sort of overtaken by the interactions you're having to have with all the people working on the site trying to get money out of you. On a positive note, the weather is absolutely perfect for me. It's about, I guess, about 15 degrees with the sun coming down, and don't worry, I've got my sun cream on my little bald head, I've got my factor 30 on, but yeah, this is the weather perfect, sunshine but not much heat. If you're going to come in January and February, and also for the benefit of the tape, this apparently is as quiet as it gets. So yeah, I'm here at about 9:30 in the morning. I've got to start thinking about making this TikTok though. I don't know what it's going to be about. Well, it's going to be about sort of scammers or whatever. Oh, look at that. Let me spin this round here. There you go. You can now say, you don't often see the arse of the Sphinx, do you? It's not something that, yeah. You don't often see photos and videos of the arse of the Sphinx. They didn't bother putting a crack back there. Lazy ancients. Our friend from earlier, the horse owner, was apparently waiting for me at the gate of the Sphinx. I told him I would come back in a few hours if the mood took me, but no, he was waiting for me, and now he's got the right grump because I said no, I want to walk around the whole complex. So yeah, I've already fallen out with someone, but it's early in the morning. I'm sure he'll get a customer elsewhere. While I waited for some camels to move, the cleaners of the area just bluntly asked me for money. They weren't trying to sell me anything. They didn't want to take my photo. They just asked me for cash. It's a bit strange. It is a bit strange, but this is quite cool up here if you look at this. Yeah. I'm from London. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. London is number one. Yeah, we have a mayor that might be fighting to disagree with you, but yeah, London is okay.
Yeah.
I like your camels.
London is good.
Yeah, that's.
Look, camel go out there.
Yeah.
Look in the 9 pyramids.
Yeah, no, that's cool. No one wants you just to walk around, do they?
This is good variety.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
You get it there?
Yeah, no, I'm all good, thank you. Truth be told, I've been in about an hour. My patience is starting to wear thin. I'm getting progressively ruder with them, which I think is the best tactic, as he continues to whine on at me about getting a camel ride. When you get up close and personal with the pyramids, there are a lot of police and a lot of security and a lot of cameras. And it's kind of funny because I was having a joke and a laugh with one of the policemen as I came in. He wasn't trying to sell me anything yet. Sort of saying, oh, the camel riders are very, very pushy, aren't they? And he said, oh, if any of the camel riders bother you in trying to sort of oversell their camel rides, then come and tell the police and they will take care of it. Now, the cynical part of me thinks that they will then go and shake down the camel rider for a bit of cash, but we won't go into that. Now, I don't want to stand here and say, how the hell did they build these and aren't they massive? Because everybody who comes to the pyramid says how massive they are and how did they build them, but they are massive, and how the hell did they build them? For the record, I don't think aliens had anything to do with it. I think if aliens were building stuff on Earth, there would be more of it and it would be more obvious and they would be building more exciting things than this. My belief, without going all Graham Hancock, is that the ancient Egyptians had building techniques and maybe like a technology, not an advanced technology, but just a way of building stuff that we can't comprehend and that archaeologists haven't discovered yet. That's just my belief. Like I say, I haven't gone full Graham Hancock, but there was something going on here. When you're up next to them, you realise there was something going on here that we've yet to discover, and hopefully we will do one day.
Pyramid in the picture and to see the Saqqara and then to be back, because there you come, believe it, you got the whole of the pyramid in one shot.
Yeah.
From the Saqqara like this.
Yeah, I'll go around there. I've got to take pictures of this one, but thank you very much. Cheers.
You decide you don't want anyway to go all the way Saqqara.
No, you're I'm okay for the minute. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah, you too. Cheers. It's relentless, absolutely relentless, and I don't want to be critical, but it's such a special place. It really is such a special place, and all of that nonsense ruins it. And I know that they're just trying to make a living, and I know all of that. But if they could just legitimise it somehow and get a bit of organisation here, because the ancient, it's like the Giza plateau peaked with the ancient Egyptians. That was as organised as it got, and it's anyway. That's not an attack on anyone, but it does ruin the experience and the magic of it. And by magic, I don't mean aliens. You know what I mean. I am bursting for a wee, but I don't want to ask anyone where the toilet is because I'm guessing they'll charge me $10 for the information and they'll want to walk me to it, and then they'll wait outside the toilet for me to come out, and then they'll try selling me a horse ride with a camel on the back and a postcard and a headdress and everything like that. And before you know it, for the price of a wee, I've done $50. Could my dream of a toilet be fulfilled up here? Possibly. Yeah, this is nice. Look at this. The security over there. He keeps everyone out from here, and then there are the pyramids. Oh no, thank you. I'm all right though. Cheers. I like this bit a lot. There's toilets. This is where the coaches come in and park up, so it's all a lot more controlled. There's security, there's cleaners, and the cleaners are actually doing their job and not just asking tourists for money. There's a cash point, hilariously. I don't have any Egyptian pounds. I'm working in dollars. No one seems bothered. If anything, they prefer the dollars. And yeah. This bit's okay. The only way I'd improve it would be putting a bar up here, but that's not a hit on their culture. They don't really want them up here, so that's fine.
Have a safety, welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Look,
I know. I'm going to walk up to the top and then I'll come back.
Right.
I'm walking up to the top.
I wait for you.
Yeah, I know you will. I'm now walking past all like the market stalls and everything. I'm reluctant to film any of them because then they want to have a photo taken with me, as though I'm sort of Cristiano Ronaldo or something like that, and then they will want me to pay them $5 or something like that for the reward of me keeping a photo with them. Okay, we're in the belly of the beast here now. Quite literally with the camels. It's beautiful. No, I'm okay, thank you. They're lovely though. Thank you, cheers. Now the reason everybody's holding themselves up there is because it's where you can see all 9 pyramids all in a row, so it's like a great photo opportunity. So here we go, this is the business end. This is where you can see all the pyramids lined up with just a few sort of camels going across like that. It's quite windy up here. Well, it is windy. We are pretty high up. I've come off to the side because if you stand amongst everybody, it's a bit intense. Although most of the camel operators and the horse people, they've got punters on them. If they get up to this point, then they've got customers on the back. So they're not trying to sell anyone anything. They've already done their selling and now they're reaping the rewards. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, look at that. The sun. I'll flip you around again because it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. The plan now, I think, is to walk back down, maybe get a drink of water or something like that, rebuild my strength, and then hit the Great Pyramid, which I'm not looking forward to. Well, I am. I want to go in it, but you know what I mean. Cutting straight back across the desert is saving me a ton of time, but it's not doing my trainers any good. Nothing a wet bit of tissue in a hotel room can't solve, though. Well, there are a few things that a wet bit of tissue in a hot dinner. That was going to be a disgusting joke anyway, don't worry about that. I know it's the most cliched thing possible to say, but my God, would I like to see this place back in the day, back when it was all going on, back when the ancient Egyptians really had the bit between their teeth and were shoving it all up. Yeah. There's a lot more tourists around now, so I'm getting a much easier ride. No one's bothering me. I didn't think I'd feel this way, but I kind of missed the attention, to be honest. I'm yearning for when I got in and everybody wanted to be my friend. And my money. If you come here and you get propositioned by the many camel operators, just say you've already done it. Say that you got in first thing and that you've done it. Honestly, it shoots them down straight away. That is the silver bullet to get rid of them. Let's go to the Great Pyramid. Come on. And this is it. We're at the Great Pyramid, and actually, compared to other areas of the complex, it's a bit calmer. But then looking over there, maybe I've spoken too soon. Lots of camels in waiting. That's the pyramid. You've got the idea of it. Oh God, actually that was a bigger jump than I thought. Jeepers creepers. Oh good Lord, I've just seen the queue to get in. Oh my God. I thought it was going to be quieter. I thought it was supposed to be quieter. And apparently it's everyone for themselves once you're in there. Let's weave our way through the horses and carts. Oh God, what have I done? So I believe that it shuts for an hour at lunch, reopens at 1 p.m, and the queue is because you can get a clean run up to the King's Chamber. It's not one-way traffic going up there. I've also been told on the way back down, don't be polite, don't wait, don't be gentlemanly, otherwise you're going to be in there all day. You've just got to push and go, so we will see. I don't know what footage I'm going to get because I don't know how light it is in there. You'll see what I see, but I don't know how much talking I'm going to do.
Not paying attention, so now.
Oh, thank you. And we're in. I am going to twat my head so hard in a second.
This is the highest point in the world for 3,800 years. Oh, yeah, you gotta take one more step forward. That's too close, I got you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Well done. We are back at it again. Oh. Even in the King's Chamber, there's someone wanting to take a photo of me. It is so hot, I cannot tell you how hot it is in here. Yeah, let's have a look around. Okay, that's enough of that. We've got to go back through the misery of going back down the way we came. Here we go. Oh my God. Absolutely claustrophobic, which I can kind of deal with, but when everybody stops moving and you're cramped down in there, yeah, it is claustrophobic. I mean, it's unbelievably hot. Now, I thought it was just me being British and thinking that everything is hot that's above sort of 12 degrees, but no, all nationalities were complaining of it being hot and humid. Jesus Christ. I'm almost guaranteed to have a cold now or something like that in the next few weeks, but we'll deal with that when it comes. And it's at this stage where I get to ask you to please subscribe if you haven't already, hit like and drop a comment, because it helps with something even more magical than the ancient Egyptians could think of, the algorithm. Now we've got a hell of a job because I've got to try and find the nice fella this morning, but I can't see him anywhere. He must be out plying his trade with another tourist. Horse right on cue there. I might just have to jump in with another random person because I need to film this advert for TikTok, and I thought it would be fun to do the ad read in the cart, basically. Yeah. Why? How the hell has this happened? Like, basically, all day up to this point, all day, I've been getting nothing but hassled by people wanting to put me in a horse and carriage or on a camel, and now the one time I actually want it or need one, no one's about. I guess it's because it's their busy time. Lovely. Yeah. Everybody says lovely jubbly.
Yeah, I love England people, very good England people.
I couldn't drive on your roads. I got the taxi over. It's chaos, isn't it? Your roads are chaos. Oh my! What are we doing?
Give you the phone. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Yeah. Still kicking off. Well, Saeed with the horse there, more than delivered. When I got off, I gave him $20 as quoted. Didn't ask for any more money. The first person in this country who I paid and they didn't ask for any more money on top. So I gave him $30 as a sign of gratitude. He was nice and knowledgeable and all of that. Right, I think we're done here. I'm going to go over to the Grand Egyptian Museum, the brand new one. It cost tens of millions of dollars to make. You can come with me if you want. So I've just quickly nipped back to the hotel to put a jacket on because it does get cold in the evenings. It is February. I've ordered an Uber this time as opposed to taking my chances with a taxi off the street. And when I ordered it through the app, it said, please be aware that video and voice recording of your journey will be in operation. I thought, Jesus, if it's anything like yesterday's taxi journey, that footage could be sent to Michael Bay for his next movie. But hopefully this will be uneventful. It's only 4 kilometres up the road. we're here. I cannot tell you how much I hate the roads. I know people are going to be laughing at me in the comments saying, oh, it's just how a lot of the world drive. Well, that's fine, and if I knew the people and I trusted them, but they show no mechanical sympathy to their cars. They 100% trust each other with no basis to trust each other. And the worst thing is, you're driving thinking, you go, oh, well, they know what they're doing, they've got it all under control. But you're driving down the main roads past road accidents constantly. So they're constantly getting it wrong. This is the brand new thing that cost millions and millions of dollars. Thank you very much. I think it was about 22 quid, 23 quid. I was trying to get out of them what time it closes. I'm getting different answers off everyone. I'll just show you the interesting bit. Shall we make that deal together, you and me? I'll do the hard yards and I'll just show you the interesting bit. For the first time today, I've actually felt quite relaxed. There's no skullduggery going on, no hustling. There's a Starbucks as well. I tell you what, if they've got a Wetherspoons, then I don't want to say how excited I'd be, but I would really calm down if there's a Wetherspoons. Come on, Tim, get on it. Open one up over here. I like it here. I like it a lot. It's clean, classy, quiet. This feels like what the ancient Egyptians deserved. Everything is clearly labelled, everything is in order, you know what's going on, no one's bothering you. Brilliant. A 10 out of 10. So apparently it's a 45-minute walk back to the hotel. I'm going to do it. I can't get into another car, not tonight. I won't get to sleep again, my adrenaline will be too high. Let's walk it. What could go wrong if we walk it? If this gets hairy, I'll come back to you. Screw this, I'm going back to get a taxi. There's no pavement up there. You've got to walk along the crash barrier of the main road, and I'm wearing a dark jacket. Yeah, I don't want to be in a taxi, but I don't want to be walking along the road, which I feel unsafe in a taxi. Hello, sir. How much are you going to charge me?
Application?
Well, despite the fact the driver used my phone with Google Maps as a sat-nav to get here, because he didn't have one, and the car, well, the car I'd like to put it through an MOT in the UK just to see how many sheets of paper it would take to print out the advisories. Combine those two things, actually, that was the most controlled driver I've had since I got here. Okay, I've really screwed up. When we got back last night, I was so tired that I just fell asleep. I didn't sort out anything to eat. Basically, I'm not looking for any sympathy, but that first night, because of the car launch going on till God knows what time, and then the pyramids opening up, I only got about 3 hours sleep before I had to get up quite early. I haven't had any breakfast because I didn't order any, and I've got a friend of Sam Mayfair's picking us up in a few minutes. He is a proper tour guide. God knows how much today's going to cost, but we're going to get some stuff quick fire. We're going out into the desert. It should be good.
Have a good day.
You too. We've only been in the car a couple of minutes, and I already prefer Mohammed's driving to any of the taxi drivers I've had. This feels much more controlled. It's nice to know that we can go on Egyptian roads without taking our lives right to the very brink of existence every time. We're now in Saqqara, and it's much calmer. There'll be the same amount of like people trying to sell me stuff, or people will leave me alone if I'm with you, won't they?
Yeah. In this area, it's very relaxing, and this is the first pyramid that already built it in Egypt with the king second Amenhotep.
So we've just arrived in Saqqara. There's a lot of security. I can't really film. I've had to get out of the car and go through separately because I'm a foreigner. I'll catch up with you in a second. Are we good?
Yes. I already ticket a lot of...
Oh my God!
We will visit all of this.
Oh Jesus! So security is like... Yeah. So the whole coach had to get off?
Yeah, you should to pay money to facilitate and accelerate the process.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's tips, yeah.
You gave them a tip?
Yeah.
Quotation mark tip.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm preferring today. I feel like everything's a bit more under control today. This is good.
Look. destroyed. It's like this pyramid. You already.
Oh wow. The oldest pyramid in Egypt. You're going to hear me say lots of times I'm grateful to be with Mohammed. After yesterday and the drama that we went through, I think you know how grateful I am to be with someone who knows what they're doing, and he also knows the right people to talk to. This is really clever. Mohammed's just explained it to me. So you got the pyramid and they've got a statue of the king, but they've put him in a big massive stone casing so thieves can't come and take him, and then they put little holes so people can come and look through and see the statue but without stealing him, because there were a few scamps back then. This is the first pyramid. The Great Pyramid was the last pyramid, and we've just found out the reason they stopped building the pyramids is because you'd be broadcasting to all of the scamps, all of the thieves, where you're buried,
yeah,
and they would come and rob the tombs.
Yes. Is a four entrance inside in under 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the coffin of the King Zoser here.
The original wood. Wow.
It's a bent pyramid.
So we're going into this one, which got done for by an earthquake. Back into pyramid mode. Oh Jesus.
To enter inside the pyramids, this is related to the King Onas. And
this is special. This is very, very special. And busy. Special and busy. There was no one coming the other way, so we just sprinted out. Mohammed knows what he's doing. What's really struck me is this is more like a historical site. It's better kept, it's organised, there's security, there's signs, there's everything. Whereas up at the pyramid complex in Giza, it was just a free-for-all. So this is people actually excavating now. And how many mummies did you say they'd found in the last?
23.
23 mummies they found in the last year. Wow.
That's a special.
I'm going first. Oh my goodness me. Mohammed is coming clutch here. Mohammed is coming absolutely clutch. So tourists aren't allowed in here. Look at the eyes.
Yeah.
Let me spin you around. Look at that. I don't think that's probably coming across on camera how incredible that is. They are people who've robbed the royal tomb.
It's like Sudan.
Yeah.
People. The statue is related to the Anubis, and
this is absolutely wild. Look at this. The paint is still as it should be. I keep talking to Mohammed about Stonehenge, but there wouldn't be much to it. If you came all the way over to the UK to see Stonehenge, you'd be pretty disappointed. It's good if you're driving past it on the main road. The camel's name is Antonio. He hasn't trusted us with the gun. I thought he was private security. He wasn't. He's police. But he very kindly...
this is alabaster.
Alabaster. This is what was in the walls of the tomb. Incredible.
Small pieces, as a gift.
So you can have the full grain. Right.
So as you can see, the paint behind us, it's 4,700, roughly, between 4.5 and maybe even 5,000 years old. And the paint, the colours, it's incredible. It's nice today. Yesterday I had people shouting at me all day, but today when they shout, Mohammed can shout back and shout back louder. Underground we go, here we go. Oh, it's warm. Hello. When Mohammed said we were coming underground, I thought it'd be like that, and it's massive. And this is quite cool. This is, well, it's not cool at all. That's where they smashed, the thieves, the scallywags, smashed it open to get into the king. It's massive. It's like an underground station. That is how big it is. So the whole thing's about 50 tons. We don't know how they got them down here. They just got them down here. It's a cliche, but we'd have a job doing it today. and they managed to do it, and maybe one day we'll find out. But
Yeah.
How? There's nowhere to hook things. Mind blowing. Not aliens though.
Yeah, no.
That has absolutely blown my mind. I mean, it's all impressive, but I can kind of comprehend how other stuff was done. I can comprehend how they dug the holes with a lot of manpower and a lot of time. But that, I don't even know with an unlimited amount of manpower how the logistics of getting those in there would... This is great. Mohammad has dropped me by the sign for Saqqara because he thinks it would make a good intro for the video, which it would. But the problem is I'm now on an Egyptian road. There's people selling stuff over there. There's a man asleep on the road over there. There's a donkey over there. There's now motorbikes and cars coming, and I don't like it. I'm going to go back to the car. Oh no, sorry, I don't have any. I apologise. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah. Oh God.
What?
Yeah, thanks.
That's creative.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Mohammed.
Yeah.
Cheers for that. Yeah, I love that. Brilliant.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
تمام. So put in water 6 days, no chemicals. After 6 days passed, sugar became gelatin, like this. I want to be crisscross.
Like weaving. Yeah.
So 6 here, 12 days to get papyrus. Strong one, symbol of reality, allow it for kings and queens of Egypt to...
I'm nervous. I'm about to get done. I don't think I am, but there we go. We've got the papyrus, which is all official. So it's all I feel good. I'm getting an official certificate with it. So if I get stopped at the airport, which I won't, then we're good. Mohammed drives like a normal person, so what I've determined from this is just the 3 taxis I've had all drive like idiots. We're now at the Civilization Museum.
And the bowls. This is the bowls.
That's the bowels?
Yeah.
Are they still in there?
Yeah.
Okay. We're just going in to see the mummies, but you're not allowed to take any photographs or anything like that, so I'll see you on the other side. So we've just been in to see the mummies of all the old pharaohs and queens, and it was absolutely haunting. They really are not attractive things. You're not allowed to film or photograph in there at all out of respect, which I completely understand. Should you find yourself here, then just have a little bit of a think before you go. I mean, I found it historically incredibly sort of moving and interesting, but equally they're not pleasant things to look at. Mummies are not something that you really want to see. I mean, it's impressive how well preserved they are, but yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. One big problem is because Mohammed's car is quite modern, when the traffic's like this, it doesn't want to drive anywhere because it was so close to everything around it. All the sensors keep going mad. It won't. What can you do? There's also this fella up here selling bright coloured sort of things. I didn't know what they were. I just asked Mohammed, and he said it goes on your seatbelt like that. Because they have seatbelt cameras and people get fined if you don't wear your seatbelt. So they do care about something on the roads. Not much, but they do care about something. If you're wearing black clothes, basically, it might not know that you're wearing a seatbelt, so you buy those things. Yeah, it's just a weird thing for them to care about when they don't care about anything else. Downtown Cairo, and they're playing us the music of their people. Yeah. I think we're, yeah. No, we're going to get hit. We're going to get hit. Come on. We're now in the mosque. I've taken my shoes off, as is the custom, and it's super chill. It's very chilled, isn't it? It's relaxed.
Yeah. It's like a platform for the Islamic world. A lot of people from all over the world already coming to here to learning the Islam and learning how the Islam changed the world. So you can find some people from the different countries to coming to here, and this mosque you already extended because you already coming the Fatimi period and after Mamalik and after Osman, all of civilization, you already extend the mosque so to be the peak like this.
And now they've got an idiot British person here to to not be able to fathom any of it, but I'll do my best and I'll be polite, don't worry. I'm feeling a bit out of place because I'm just wearing my down hiking jacket because it's the only thing I had small enough to fit in my rucksack, and it is quite nippy now. It's beautiful though, isn't it? Look at that. We're now in the Bazaar in the downtown, which is one of the most famous bazaars in the world, and some absolute weapon is deciding to take a coach down there, which just isn't happening, to be honest.
Hi guys.
Oh,
welcome to Egypt.
Guardiola. They just called me Guardiola. To be honest, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh no, thank you.
What about the longer dress for man?
No, I'm all good, thank you. No, thank. I bought a little pyramid. It will go somewhere at home. It remind me of my trip to the pyramids. So yeah. What else was I going to spend my dollars on? Well, the way Trump's going, they're going to be worthless in a couple of months anyway, so I might as well spend them. Don't knock anything over, don't knock anything over, don't knock anything over, don't knock anything over, don't knock anything over. It feels like what Camden Market is trying to be. This reminds me of the shop on the Michael Jackson documentary, for those of you old enough to remember. I wouldn't say it's completely relaxed, but it's more relaxed than I thought it was going to be. I thought people would be jumping all over me wanting to get dollars for tap, but it's not that bad. I hate to nag on to you, but please hit subscribe if you haven't already, and smash that thumbs up button. It really helps. I've been told it really, really helps. And leave a comment. I don't know where I'm going to go for the next video, because anyway, I got interrupted there by a toot toot toot. Story of my life in Cairo. We're back at the Sol Pyramids View Hotel. It's quite late now. I think I'm going to go up to the room and crash, get a light bite to eat from inside the hotel. And then, yeah, let's get this wrapped up tomorrow. See you then. And that's that. I've had somewhat of a great time. Cairo isn't for me. I'm just not on the same bandwidth as it. There's too much noise, too many crowds, too much rubbish. I mean, it's fun, but you've got to be sort of running at 11 out of 10 in energy all of the time to deal with it. The pyramids are absolutely incredible. We won't get sidetracked into whether it was a power plant or not. It wasn't. It wasn't built by aliens. But then equally, I don't think it was a tomb. I think the ancient Egyptians built it, but I don't think it was a tomb. I think it was for... I don't know, but compared to the other tombs, it's nothing like that. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully my journey back to the airport will be uneventful, because Mohammad, who I was with yesterday, has very kindly agreed to drive me, so I won't be scared witless before I have to sit at an airport for 4 hours before getting on a plane. I'm not going into Cairo to fill any of those 4 hours, because I just want to go and sit at the airport and relax. Thank you. My first YouTube video, I'm sure it was a monster in length and a minnow in content, but thank you for watching, and we will do something maybe a little bit more manageable for the next one. But if you're still here, God bless you, thank you very much, and see you next time.